It's giving back layout. Ta-da!
Sticking the landing. Are getting prepared for women's style finals. Now that round will be brought to you by Hopsco Apparel. Stay stylish and comfortable with Hopsco Apparel, the go-to brand for athletes who demand quality. Here now is our women's style rankings.
And it is looking close. Hikari Izumi in the lead with a score of 17.28.
Audrey Johnson following her up, only about 0.6 behind. That's achievable. Then we got Charlie Puland coming in with 16.08.
And if anybody can pull ahead in big trick round, it's going to be Audrey Johnson. She's got some real bangers in the bag.
I would say that is probably her strong suit, aside from maybe speed, as we saw earlier.
Yeah, jeez. All righty. You hear that crowd?
And we're going to roll down to the floor and meet our women's style finalists.
Style rules, big trick round. Athletes will use any.
Just kidding.
JK.
Here's our women's style athletes. Our women's style athletes.
Just 16 years old. Nath, video.
Only 16 years of age.
Now, Nath took a big fall the other day, actually ended up going to the hospital, coming back and still competing, but she's decided it's time to pull out. She will not be competing tonight.
She's looking casual, she's chewing gum.
Alleya Bourne.
Alleya Bourne, returning SPL competitor on the glow up this year. Shout out Water and Desert.
Charlie Puland at just 14
Charlie Puland, only 14 years old.
No way.
Every round, she has been getting better and better.
From Montreal.
From Montreal too. Big up Canada.
Today's speed course is Audrey Johnson.
Yep. Audrey Johnson, the speed demon, about to throw down in this women's style finals.
She got speed and she got massive tricks. Then we got our flow god, Hikari Izumi.
See if she can maintain that lead in this big trick round.
All right, let's check out our rules for this final style round. This is going to be a big trick round where athletes will use any location on the course to perform their big trick.
Judges will give a score on overall impression. Big trick heavily focuses on difficulty and execution.
Athletes will have 3 attempts to land one big trick.
One athlete will compete on the field at a time. Makes sense.
One really important piece of that is 3 attempts for one big trick. They cannot choose 3 different big tricks. They are allowed, however, to progress upon a trick. For example, start with a cork, then turn it to a double cork, then go to triple cork.
And up first is going to be Alleya Bourne. Let's see what she's got for us. Looks like she's bringing in the chalk.
Oh, we have seen this wall from Alleya before.
She is well acquainted with this location in the gym.
With the judges, make sure they are ready before you go.
She's
Starting
had
on
some
her
successes
knees.
on this, some not so successful attempts. We'll see how it goes this year.
Yeah, I can't even fathom what she might be cooking up here, starting on her knees.
I have an idea. That's more like what I was expecting.
Oh.
Going up, starting from a toe hang. Yo!
No way! Yowza, that is impact and a half.
Hitting that toe hang front. That was attempt 1. Not how she wanted to land it, but she does have 2 more attempts, and it didn't look too bad.
Yeah, I think that she can go for that one again. I hope she didn't bruise her heels on that one. But very creative trick choice from Alleya Bourne. You got to get real close to that wall. Very intimate trick.
Yeah, nothing but smiles there. Waiting to see her replay. But it looks like we are just going to roll right into some other
score.
watching for replays.
Yeah, right on.
Now that toe hang front though, it's no joke because you're just pushing yourself down into the ground. It's so difficult to get that rotation.
And I wonder if she gets a better toe hold, maybe that trick could be more easily executed, because you saw the second she took her hand away, she went for that trick. Not the best momentum to start with. Score of 417.
Yep,
Makes sense.
Definitely some room to improve upon that. But that's how it goes when you don't quite land the trick you're going for.
Charlie Puland, where is she going? The pressure is on in big trick round.
Heading up high here and chalking up, maybe hitting a bar move?
Man, what does she have planned here?
Oh, that's a dead giveaway.
Yep, that just telegraphed the entire thing.
Yep, that
Sukahara.
just screamed Sukahara. Oh, this is such a heavy move, though.
Can she absorb the
At
impact?
14 years old, the Suka, and she stops it. Oh, no.
Just stumbling over.
Not a bad landing, though. Obviously, overcooked it a bit. Stumbling out, still a really nice move.
Such a finite window to snatch that trick. She's going to have to dial it back just a little bit, but you don't want to risk under-rotating.
That's exactly what we're looking for with Big Trick.
Suki dookie, dude. Wow.
That's such a spooky trick.
One of the highest impact big tricks we've seen.
Popping off your hands into that backflip.
Tried to save it.
Honestly, that was a really good landing. Just couldn't quite stand back up high enough to take that single step back, and it ended up cascading into a fall.
I'm going to guess 5.5, which could potentially go up to 7 if she lands it.
Yeah, that's fair. I might even say maybe in the low 6s. Yes, she didn't quite land it, but it was a controlled landing to a fall. It wasn't a straight fall.
Whoa!
Going to the 7.33s. And now she does have plenty of room to improve on that if she decides to go again.
So if she stomps that, is that going to take her to 8 points?
Now, I don't know if it would take you to 8, but like I said, it wasn't like it was a full bail.
Yeah.
It was 2 feet. It just was a stumble after.
True. Yeah,
Next
I
up,
wonder how much more she would score.
now
Well,
Audrey Johnson is known for the big tricks. I'm sure we were about to say the exact same
Yup.
thing. She can really increase the level of difficulty here.
What's it going to be here? Something off of the ledge. A gainer full like we saw in combo.
That looks like where her arms are going. All right, here comes the set. Oh,
nice. Getting a
sticking
good
it.
landing in the bag.
Yeah, perfect landing. Now, since you can only use one trick, that will be her trick. It will be gainer full unless she goes for something like a double or maybe a gainer full pre somewhere. Otherwise, that will be the trick, and this will likely be the best score because she stomped that.
True. Yeah, our only competitor to stomp her trick so far. Stepping into that gainer full. Very interesting technique. Looks like it worked.
That's about as good as you can land it right there.
Absolutely.
Now, the judges are ignoring tricks, and by ignoring, I mean not going to fault you for doing a trick that you did in an earlier round.
Oh, I just got an idea here.
Uh-oh.
So she landed dead center there. Is she going to take that gainer full and perhaps do it somewhere else?
It's a very big possibility.
7.8. Fair.
She's surprised by that one. She was like, okay, I will take a 7.8.
I wonder if she's even going to have to take that gainer full for a tour.
Yeah, getting rewarded really heavily for stomping the landing.
And Hikari Izumi's got some very creative tricks in her bag. Her course interaction is up to 10, but we are looking more for difficulty and execution today.
Looks like she's heading up to this tall wall.
What is she planning?
Looks like maybe some sort of flip over the gap. Yeah. Oh, looks like she's setting up for a
Backflip pre.
back pre, maybe?
See what those arms do. Yeah, it's giving back layout. Ta-da!
Sticking the landing. Now that is a little bit spooky. Very well executed, but I don't think that's the scale that we're looking for.
No, she's going to have to level that one up if she wants to pull ahead point-wise.
Still all smiles on that stuck landing, though.
I'm thinking low 7s, high 6s for this one, because she did land it. Ta-da!
Nice.
Yep, spooky back free, that's for sure. You do not want to land in that gap.
Look at the arms, too. A fully laid out back lay.
Jeez. All right, let's see where that lands her.
Execution has been scored well. 6.9.
Yep,
I think that's about fair. I don't think a back lay over that gap would score any higher than that, because that is about as good as you can get it. Now,
is she prepared to level that trick up?
That is the question. She is sitting in first moving into this round.
And where is Alleya Bourne? There she is. See if we can get a stronger toe hold. Got to flex those feet so you do not fall off the wall.
Yeah, there is a lot of potential to skyrocket her score if she can get a upright landing.
There's some serious scale to this one.
Yeah, it's a big ask, though.
It's a tricky, tricky trick to land.
Tricky, tricky, trick.
Tricky trick. And what I'd like to see is a strong toe hold after her hand leaves the mint block.
Oh!
Just under rotating again.
And she is using those hands on the wall to try to help keep her face away from it, because you have to tuck your face directly back into the wall.
So the hand is part of the technique then.
Yep.
She's going to have to lean on that hand just a little bit more then.
Yeah, I think you're right. That strong toe hold, hard lean, and then really get that strong push off the toes. Oh, man.
Wow.
And it looks like maybe even has to close a bit tighter to get in that rotation. This is a really hard move.
Oh, my goodness. How do you get that rotation?
Man, if she had an even higher wall, too, I think she's got it.
So she's got to go for that trick a third time. This is a trick you only want to do once.
Yep.
And the landing was a little better, so it might take her up the leaderboard.
Yeah, you are right. I do think that landing was a little bit better. A bit of an improvement. Nothing major, though. But every little bit counts.
And let's hear it from the judges.
Judges are still deliberating. And now, if the score is not higher, the judges should be communicating, hey, no score for that one because it's not higher.
Oh. 4.06.
4.06, okay.
Okay, in their opinion, a worse landing. Fair enough. Yeah, I'd have to watch the two side by side. Maybe that's what they were doing.
That could be exactly what they were doing.
Oh, Charlie Puland is ready for war.
Now, Charlie could skyrocket her score with a stomp landing here.
Oh, let's see it. Such a difficult trick. Round off, straight to backflip before you touch the ground.
Yeah, not only is the difficulty high here, but the scale is big. The risk is huge because this move is such a heavy impact. Even off of not the tallest of walls, it can be a lot of impact.
Let's see it, Charlie. Oh, under rotating, but she's got an over and an under. Can she find a happy middle? Jeez.
Now, it looks like she's walking away all right. It was a little bit difficult to see exactly how the landing was, but definitely under-rotated on that one.
That's a lot of momentum and impact going into your toes.
It shows that she is very aware and very proficient with the move. Over-rotating one, under-rotating the other. She has the control over it.
Yeah, let's see this angle. Oh, so close. You can see she made a very conscious adjustment, but she has to find somewhere in the middle.
Oh, opening just a bit earlier on that one. Dom really liked it.
She's just 14 years old out here.
That is crazy to be hitting a souk to essentially concrete at 14 years of age. Props to you, Charlie. 7.03.
And that is 0.3 lower than her previous. And I think I agree with that. I think the last one showed more control. It was just the stumbles out was the only real thing.
So where is she going to go now?
Oh.
Wait a second. Looks like an A-twist to the sandwich.
Is setting for an entirely different skill.
And this was kind of up in the air. Whether they can do this, it looks like it's fine. She's been given the okay.
Yeah, maybe the idea is it's a flip gap of some kind, and she's progressing the flip and the gap.
What a great guess.
A-twist over.
Oh, nice. And I would say that is more difficult than the back pre, because with the back, your technique has to be seriously off if you're going to shear side to side. But with the A-twist, if you throw your arms even a touch early or late, you're going off to the sides.
Yeah, much more likely to drift one way or the other on the A-twist. Where the backflip, as long as you're making sure you're just pushing backwards, you're going to stay on the obstacle. It's all about just landing the layout at that point.
Right in the center. Very nice, Hikari.
It's optional, and the judges will only be keeping the best score from each athlete's 3 attempts.
And our MCs just said it, but they are only keeping the best score. So an attempt with the score that's lower will not set you back.
Nice. Hikari staying really clean on every attempt. Making the judges do their work. They're the ones that got to figure out which one was harder.
7.08. We're taking it.
All right, and it was a slight improvement on her score. I believe her last score was a 6.9. I completely agree.
Yep. Yeah, marginally better, but we're going to have to see something seriously different out of Hikari to pull her ahead.
Now, Audrey Johnson still sitting pretty in first place with a 7.80.
Oh, Audrey didn't go up for a second.
Yeah, it looks like Audrey's calling it good with her 7.8.
Okay, we got to see some big changes to the tech here. A tight tuck, no hands or booty on the ground.
All right, come on, Alleya. Got to get a super tight tuck in this one.
And she must have been landing them in prep. Oh. And that right foot was looking really close to the mint wall. I was kind of afraid of her catching that on the way down.
Yeah, I was looking at that myself. Ended up not having to be much of a concern, but still unable to get the landing that she wanted.
All right, looks like the judges will keep her earlier score.
Yep, fair enough.
Yep.
No need to score that. Yeah, look at how close her right foot is to the wall. Yeah, and just narrowly missing the corner. All right. Looks like everyone else is taking their scores to the bank.
That will wrap up our women's style finals.
And respect to Charlie Puland for not going for that souk for a third time.
Yeah.
You do not want to be repping that move at all.
No, absolutely. As said before, it's really impactful, and she did get a really good score and a solid landing on it 2 times in a row.
Yeah, props to her for trying. But I do not think that attempt is going to put her ahead. Very solid move choice, though. Super creative. Not a trick you see very often.
All right, let's take a look at these round scores for the women's style finals.
We got...
I'll tell them to you as I see them. We got Audrey Johnson sitting in first place with a 7.80, then Charlie Puland with a 7.33.
Come on.
Followed by Hikari Izumi with a 7.08.
What a tremendous Sukahara. Such a difficult trick.
Yeah, I think if that Suk was stomped, that would have skyrocketed her score.
Absolutely. And really smart move on Audrey's part for taking that game.
We're going to throw it
full
to
score.
Dom with some interviews.
And let's hear it.
I'm here with Charlie, our youngest finalist. Charlie, so well done. You feel good?
Yes.
Happy?
Yes. I'm happy with my trick.
Yeah.
Yes.
After that first send, a little bit back, you wanted that little bit more on the second one.
Yes. I'm very happy.
Yeah, you should be very happy. You did a fantastic job. It was nice to see you pay homage to Sydney.
Yes.
Do you idolize Sydney?
Yes, I look at his video this morning and yes sir.
You did a very good job. You should be very proud of yourself. Congratulations. And we'll see you next year. Good job. Charlie, ladies and gentlemen, our youngest female style finalist, an absolutely unreal performance. Here we have Hikari. Hikari, how do you feel?
I'm really happy to finish all of three competitions.
Yeah, it was super clean, super well done, really impressive. Which one did you find more difficult, backflip or A-twist?
A-twist for sure. Yeah.
It's a very small position to start from, a lot of push. Was the distance a concern?
Actually, distance is not important for me, but the space is really short to take off. And also, I said it's not important, but actually it is first time to do the gap A-twist pre with space. So that's actually really mentally hard for me. Yeah.
Well, you did a fantastic job. It was really, really nice to see you do it perfectly, really consistent. And are you happy with the weekend overall?
Yeah, I'm really happy to finish everything so clean and so,
You did such a good job. I'm so impressed. Always a pleasure to watch. Have fun, and I'll see you next year. Well done, Hikari. Well done. All right, up next we have Audrey. Audrey, you must be stoked. How are you feeling?
I'm really happy, as I keep saying, but yesterday I threw that same trick and I was a little bit bummed about how I landed it. It didn't quite go my way, so I wanted to come out today and show how I can stomp it. So
Well, you did a fantastic job. One attempt, no more attempts needed. Are you considering leveling that up next year when you come back?
Oh, absolutely. This year I actually had some other tricks planned, but doing speed at the same time, my body wasn't quite feeling it. So I'm going to keep training so I come back next year stronger. So yeah, stay tuned for that. I got some sick stuff planned.
Fantastic. We love to hear it. And Audrey, give us a lat spread. Audrey Lats on Instagram. Make sure you check her out there. Congratulations on an amazing round. And see how you play. We'll see you next year.